Welcome back! Now we can go to the most interesting part of this rendering. We're going to render the water. So create a new layer called water. Use polygonal tool to trace the water area. Once you complete, you can paint it with light blue color. Now go to your material folder. Drag this water image into Photoshop. Enlarge this image to cover the whole water area. And then hold the Alt, hover your mouse here. You can see this icon and click it. In that way, you can apply water textures to the layer just below it, which is water. And then let's reduce the opacity a little bit. This color is a little bit darker for me, so I want to make it lighter. I just add adjustment layer. I choose curves and drag this line. If I just use one color, the water will be boring, so I need to add another layer to add some variation to water. So I add another layer called watercolor. And right now I need to use the brush to paint a darker color for some areas of water. To do that, you need to load the new brushes. Go to the material folder. You can see there are 3 brushes. We need to use them to render our bird's eye view. To add the new brushes, you need to click drop down arrow here and click this icon and choose import brushes. And just from the brush you need and then open it. That's pretty easy. And for the waters, we use the free watercolor washes brush. You can choose which brush tip you want. For me, I prefer to apply different brushes tips so that my waters can have different textures. Now let's choose the different shade blue. Don't forget to adjust opacity and flow. Before we apply this color, you need to choose the water areas so that the colors can within these areas. Go to the water layer, hold Ctrl and click it. And you can see the water area selected. And then go to the watercolor layer. You can actually create multiple layers to adjust the color. It's up to you. Okay, let's paint it. You can see I applied a lot of watercolor layer. Another thing you can do is choose the blend mode. Click drop down menu here. You can try different kind of blend mode. I just choose luminosity here. Now you can see water have some lighter areas and have some darker areas. I just found out I made a little arrow here. You can see this curve layer. I just want this adjustment layer applied for the water layer. So I need to click this icon. Now I feel like my building is too bright. Apply the adjustment layer, which is curve. Lower the curve. Okay, next we need to render grass. And then we need to change the color. Then I use polygonal tool to choose the grass areas. You just need to roughly choose the grass areas, and later on we use the eraser to blend the colors into background. And then change the order. Choose the eraser tool and choose the round, soft round, and adjust opacity. I will increase the size a little bit, and just blend these boundaries into background. Now I want to add a little bit green for the context. Now you can play tree. Go to Material folder, find the forest image, drag into Photoshop, right-click to rasterize the layer, and use Ctrl T to adjust the scale. Hold Alt to copy this image multiple times so that it can cover a big area. And then merge the layer. You can use Distort to deflect the image. There is a gap, but it doesn't matter. And hold Alt again to copy this image. I want this image to cover all the green space. And then combine those layers again. And create a mask. Choose the mask and change to the black color. Use pen tool to paint it black. And you can see this black color hides the image. So what we want to do is choose the white color to reveal this image in the areas which have trees. Change to the white color. Use the pen tool. Change the opacity and flow. Make sure you click this mask. And then we can start paint. You can see the tree start appear. To save time, I just use this tree. There are different ways to play tree, such as using brushes, using the individual tree to play them individually. Next step, we need to deal with shadow. You can see the shadow looks unnatural. So go to the shadow layer double click it and click color overlay. We use black color to overlay this layer. Click OK and reduce opacity a little bit. From here you can see we miss the shadow for the bridge, so we need to draw them. And choose polygonal tool to draw the shadow. Reduce opacity. Then I want to make some buildings at edge more blend into background. So I choose building layer. Use eraser to let the building blend into the background. After that, I want to blur distant view. Add another layer at the very top. And then choose the white color. And we choose gradient tool. And from here, you need to choose the white to the transparent. And then make the distant view blurry. And then you can add some clouds to the sky. Go to the brush tool and choose cloud brushes. Choose the one you like. For the bird's eye view renderings, of course we need some birds. Choose the bird's brushes and choose what you like. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoying this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Bye!